Incoming transmission. The Stank Space podcast contains vulgar language and mature topics. So if you're a kid, turn your ears off. And make sure your elderly Christian grandmother is not listening. End of transmission.
Hello, Stank babies. Welcome back to another episode of the Stank Space podcast with Big Daddy Stank here and another special guest, Jamaican Banana, because Jillian has decided to quit the podcast. She's never coming back.
Never ever take my spot again.
Okay, and now we've had a murder in the podcast room. It's nice to see you.
Are you about to snitch on me?
Dude, you've been gone for a long time. Where have you been?
haven't.
You've been in jail?
I've been not healthy mentally.
So in jail?
Never ask me that again.
Okay. I was just wondering why I had to send you that nail file in a cake, but I mean, I guess it makes sense now that I know you were in jail.
It was a prank.
It was a prank? Going to jail was a prank?
Yeah.
Your Honor, honestly, it was a prank. Please chill.
And you'll light the incense.
Together? Do you want to do it together as
Sure.
like a unit? Oh my God.
Unit incense burning, going on right now.
But yes, it's good.
At this very
It's
moment.
good to see you again. I don't have to carry this fucking show.
What? It was nice to take a little bit of a break from everything because there was a lot.
I didn't really carry
going
the show.
I mean, I
I
guess
did
you.
one
I
episode
mean, you're
by
the
myself.
talent.
And then you edited. I am I'm the face.
You're the.
There's no
Trisha Paytas
talent.
of this
I'm just
podcast.
hot.
You're
People
the
come here to
talent.
look at me. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely. Oh my god, dude! I need to catch you up on the Keemstars. Like, and Trisha stuff.
Keemstar.
Trisha stuff.
Trisha
And
Paytas?
Ethan Klein.
Oh,
Trisha Paytas.
that's so much drama.
And Keemstar.
Keemstar.
And Ethan Klein.
Keemstar is, of course, your favorite YouTuber. So it's pretty interesting.
If I
I'm
could
excited.
scream like really loud right now, I would.
Dude,
scream
Keemstar's
very
like your PewDiePie.
loud.
You've been with him since day one.
Disgusting. Disgusting. He's so not cool. No,
Oh, wait, who? PewDiePie or Keemstar?
Keemstar.
Okay, good.
He's like negative cool points. So that's like, would that? I don't know what that would be. Probably.
Negative cool points?
Yeah.
I think the less cool you are, the more you're allowed to call yourself a cool guy.
Okay.
Like, oh shit, there's a cool guy. You know?
Yeah, and do you know what I hate so much about him though?
Keemstar?
He has a ducktail. He has a ducktail beard, bro.
The beard? Oh,
yes,
it's pointy.
it's like a type of beard cut, and he has the stupidest one out of any
It's
beard
pointy,
cut I
right?
have ever seen. The ducktail makes me furious. Actually angry.
It's like super.
Did
triangly.
leave. I don't like it.
Killer Keemstar here.
Look at the kid.
Dude,
I hate it.
Keemstar's cool in the way that, like, Reddit's cool, you know? It's, like, funny to see people who shouldn't be online, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Now, like, but Keemstar's not, like, same level as Chris Chan, who's also been in the news as of late. Yeah. And I definitely know who that is. I like listened to hours worth of like this guy's life. Apparently he is the most thoroughly chronicled person on the internet. Like
He is.
people know the most about
they.
him over everyone else or some
We're
shit.
gonna go with they because I'm not sure what
They,
their
yeah.
pronouns are.
Yeah.
Sorry, no offense.
I believe it's she. She does they or she.
Okay.
From the videos I've seen. But yeah, Christina Chandler, whatever.
Honestly, I do not support anything that they have done ever.
Excuse me, are you blaspheming against Sonic Chew, dude?
Absolutely. I'm sorry. I can't I can't.
Wow.
That's like, it's like Keemstar. It's like I can't respect what you
Dude,
put out
Keemstar's
here.
dope as fuck. He is
Because
slaying
you're so shitty.
Young Poon. He's out here. He's a T channel, a 45-year-old man.
Yeah, call him out. Call him out for being a fucking T channel, because that's what he is, a fucking T channel.
No, and like iDubbbz ended his career already, and then he just kind of like barely held on. So
yeah,
everyone knows he's a piece of shit.
I wonder, do you think his fans are just people that hate him, or do you think he actually has like douchebags that follow him?
I don't know if the people that watch him are douchebags. Like, I watch him because I think it's funny that he's like rude and wrong all the time. And then like on Twitter he hates on other like T channel and drama news channels and shit whenever they have a fuck up, but like he fucks up all the time. I don't know. I think just that kind of person is interesting to watch. It's like watching a sociopath like in real life. It's like Logan Paul. I honestly like Logan Paul a lot more than I like Keemstar, though.
I don't like either of them.
I love Logan Paul.
You know what?
I think Logan Paul's a genius. I'm going on record saying it right now. I think Logan Paul's a fucking genius.
I mean, he's genius for like using his shittiness to get what he needs.
I mean, if it's shittiness, yeah. I think he was just a shit person, and then he capitalized off of that.
That's what I'm saying.
And now he's like, at least from what I've seen, sort of putting in an effort to be a better person. I don't know. He's not filming any more dead bodies, that's for sure.
Oh my gosh, that is so good.
My favorite's when he tased the rat. If we're gonna be real, a dead rat.
Oh my god.
Like, who films themselves shooting a taser at a dead rat? I fucking... YouTubers
so
are crazy, man.
They are. But Keemstar fucking... The thing that also pisses me off about him is he projects everything onto like other people. Like... he's so insecure. Do not look at me and tell me that man is not insecure.
Well, he's like 4'3". He's got the pointiest beard on the planet.
I hate
and his job is to like talk shit on other YouTubers when they're going through a stressful time. He like highlights that. I'd be insecure too. I'd be constantly worried about what the fuck people are gonna say and do.
But did you see he wore jersey and shorts into the pool with his girlfriend?
Oh, Keem, baby. Listen, it's the big boy club, dude. I wear shirts in the pool and shit too, but like not anymore. Cause you gotta understand, Keem, ladies like that shit now. Like they like a dad bod. So don't be ashamed, Keem. Take your jersey off. Hashtag take off the jersey, Keem.
He knows he'll get roasted though.
Come on, Keem.
He's the...
Now we gotta invite him to our future pool party at our mansion whenever we're rich from YouTube. When we're rich, famous YouTubers, and we're on Drama Alert. He'll be talking about this episode.
He'll be like, these two irrelevant people are talking about me, and they said I project and am insecure.
The day Keem calls me irrelevant, bro, we made it. We're celebrating. It's
For
gonna
real.
be champagne.
Actually,
just popping bottles, money, strippers, Keem's girlfriend. If she's old enough to get into the club, I don't really know. Do you have to be 21?
I think she's... Is she 20? She's only...
That's actually the only thing on the internet people hate him for that I don't give a shit about. People make it seem like because he's 45 and she's 20, like, oh, that's gross. But, like, once a female's 18, they can choose who the fuck they want to date.
Yeah.
Like, so to me, by saying it's wrong, you shouldn't do that, it's kind of also dissing on her. Like, if she's into the midget that does tea on fucking YouTube and has millions, then let her be into the fucking 45-year-old midget that does YouTube videos and has millions. Like, who gives a shit?
Yeah.
Y'all gonna complain about Keemstar, like, can we talk about Hugh Hefner then?
Yeah. No.
Come on, son. Like, it's whatever. She's legal. It doesn't fucking matter.
She is legal. It's just, I don't like, personally, the what is it? Would it be just a stigma of, like, older people dating really young girls and
well,
stuff.
What do you consider really young? Like when is
I think 20.
How big is the age? Can the age gap be?
Every person is completely different, and every person reaches maturity at different times. So I have no idea.
Okay.
No idea.
Let's do it this way. All right. Listen. Exercise. Ready? Mind exercise.
Okay.
You walk into the bathroom at a bar.
Okay.
You open one stall. There's a 20-year-old slopping off a 40-year-old.
Okay.
You open the next stall. 30-year-old slopping off an 80-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
Which is worse? Which stall are you gonna not be uncomfortable with? You have to pee. There's only 2 stalls. You gotta pick one.
For the first one, no.
The first one, no?
No, first of all.
Oh, okay.
No.
First of all, no. You're just gonna go in the sink?
Yeah.
Same. But I feel like it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, it's an old dude getting his dick sucked. Or old woman. You know, Big Stank loves the cougs, so...
We're not just talking about sexier, though. I mean, at least I feel like...
Are you talking about relationship-wise?
When I was 19, I was manipulated by a guy online.
80-year-old man?
Not an 80-year-old man. He was older than me.
Did you get money?
I don't know if he lied about his age. No, I didn't get money or anything.
Oh, then it's an L.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
He took advantage of me when I was young because I wasn't...
Now I feel bad about joking about it.
It's okay. It's okay. We joke about our shit.
Okay. So what was his name? Was it Chad?
No, I'm not going to tell you. We called him Canada.
Tell me if I'm close. Timothy.
No. We called him Canada.
Canada. Ooh.
Yeah. I don't even remember his fucking name. I found a fucking picture of it on my old phone, though, dude. I died and left the earth and came back. And
was
I was
like Pierce Brosnan?
I was like, Jared, delete this picture. Delete the picture.
Jared, please. So why'd you like him? Was it because you were like, oh, an older man? Or was he like hot? Was he like Daniel Craig? Like, I'm trying to think of like middle-aged hot dudes.
Older guy.
Just an older. Was he like 500 pounds?
I don't know.
Was he like a gym coach? How would you vaguely describe this person? I want to know what 19-year-old Jillian was into.
I don't know. I try to keep that. I'm not ready to talk about
okay. I'm just going to picture a gym coach. Like sweatpants, button-up shirt. What's going on there? Also, like high white socks and New Balances. Has a hat, wears it even when he's inside because he's got a bald spot on the top. Mm-hmm. And whistle's always on. Whistle is always on. And he has a clipboard, never uses it. Just carries a clipboard.
Okay.
And his name is... I don't know, it's got to be something basic, like Sam. Canadian coach Sam. And what was he, like 40, you said? You said he was like 60?
I don't remember,
you said he was like 65?
bro. He was older than me. Maybe close to his 30s.
Okay. And what was that? So, okay. And you consider that not good?
I'm just saying that, like I said before, the maturity of different... there's some men who will deliberately take advantage of women who are
not old enough or experienced.
Right.
Not experienced enough
exactly.
to understand how the world works.
I don't know this girl. I don't know Keemstar either.
Yeah.
Maybe she is very mature for her age. Sure. Isn't... I don't even know if mature is the right word to say it, but maybe, she's able to make the decision for herself. I personally am not comfortable with it, but that doesn't mean it has to go away.
And that's what separates you from the
Everyone
insanity
else.
of Twitter. Like, everyone's saying it shouldn't be. It's like, dude, okay. Just because you're triggered doesn't mean, like, other people have to change their lives to live according to you. I mean, in this case, at least, like, she's not doing... It seems like she's into it. It's not like I wouldn't be surprised if he's holding her hostage. Keem. But, like, it seems like it's pretty consensual to me.
Yeah.
And if I was her, I would probably do it too, just because of the connections it can make you business-wise. So even if this relationship's shit, if you meet other YouTubers and stuff, you might be able to build off that. So, hey, at the very least, think of it as Keem helping the disadvantaged youth. Keemstar, we love you.
Dude, and you know what? Trisha Paytas was supposed to go on that podcast and be like, she didn't be dating a 20-year-old. I'm Trisha Paytas.
Yeah, doesn't she hate him because he, like, something about like he doesn't think transgenders are real is what she was saying?
I don't know. She posted like 50 TikToks. I'm not going to go through
all 50. I wouldn't either. I don't know. It seems like they troll each other a lot.
Yeah. I would say so. Same with Ethan.
I think Trisha is just lost in the sauce. I don't think she's ever coming back.
Yeah.
I know she's your fave, but
we could talk about that.
We can talk about it after break. Break time.
Break time.
And now for break time, I present the best and worst of Killer Keemstar.
Do you have any idea how fast I am? I'm fast as fuck, boy!
Alex is doing this shit. You fucking
Keemstar, I called you a 40-year-old virgin and you blocked me. Only a virgin would do that. You can't take any criticism.
every single time when I play a fucking game with you, I'm fucking furious. Fuck Ryan. Ryan, kill yourself.
Guys, I have an important update. I still hate my parents. Leafy is my hero.
So you were telling me about Trisha Paytas and Ethan and Keemstar because on this channel we love talking about them.
Yeah, but I only talked about them like a little bit ago, so I'm gonna fill you in on this, Trisha, and then you gotta tell me about Elon Musk, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Elon Muskrat.
Elon Muskrat. So Trisha was like, over TikTok, she was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna go talk to them on the podcast and tell them you can't do that. Blah, blah,
and this would be Killer Keemstar and
Phase Blanks.
Phase Banks. He had tore up a club in Cleveland or some shit a couple years ago, and like I remember hearing about it.
Oopsies.
Oops. He did some dumb shit.
Yeah. He is a dumb shit.
Yeah. Okay, so Flame Branks and Killer Keemstar got on a podcast with Trisha Paytas.
Yeah, she came to his podcast, which in the first place is like a backstab to Ethan.
And I mean, like, she said she wouldn't ever do it. And on the podcast, he made a joke about how she would.
Yeah.
And it was kind of like, oh, Ethan used Future Sight, and he saw the future.
Exactly. He knew. She's very predictable. So she goes on, and she's like, they're talking and blah, blah, blah. And then there's a video. Maybe I can find it and maybe I'll put it up, but maybe I won't. Where they're like, no, my girlfriend's right there. Like, she's not like a kid. Like, and Trisha's like, oh, blah, blah, blah. Guess what? She doesn't say a thing, not even one single thing about the age gap that she ranted on Twitter.
Yeah.
About. She didn't say a word.
Yeah, it got everybody all riled up for some bullshit, and then she didn't say anything about it.
Yeah, and the next funny part about this podcast,
yeah,
it was cut short. It's only 30 minutes long because...
On average, compared to what? How long would an episode normally go?
I think it's usually like an hour to almost 2, maybe.
Okay. So we're talking about the podcast Mom's Basement.
Yeah, Keemstar's podcast.
Yeah, give him credit.
I take it, but I'm going to bleep that. No.
Keemstar.
Wait, I like that. Keemstar.
Killer Keemstar at your service.
That's some shade.
Yeah, I don't know. I like the idea of a grown man hating people online for like high school shit, basically.
Yeah, it's literally like he didn't age.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so listen, they cut it short by 30 minutes, and Trisha was like, oh, okay, and they made a joke in the podcast where there was like, yeah, imagine if like you and Gabby were in the same room, and Trisha was like, I would run, I would hate that. So they ended after 30 minutes, and then as Trisha was leaving, apparently Gabby was on the way for another podcast,
Oh, they were trying to get them to meet each other there without letting them know?
Yeah.
That's kind of weird.
Keemstar straight up used Trisha for views and shit.
It's hard to say that for sure, but at the same time, like, if you know two people don't like each other and you have them both scheduled to meet in, like, your private area and neither of them know, like, that's kind of really, I don't know.
I have a suspicion that Gabby knew. At
the least, it's view hunt. Like, you're hunting for views, for drama and shit. And at the most, it's, like, just really gross. Like, just to do that, I don't know. I would be so uncomfortable if, like, I got invited to something and the person that invited me knowingly had someone there that they knew I'd have problems with. Mm-hmm. Like, I obviously don't know Keemstar's heart. I've never been in his brain, but it seems like that's definitely set up to, like, he was hoping they would run into each other and cameras would be running or some shit.
Yeah.
Which is just slimy a little bit. And I don't like Trisha Paytas or Gabby Hanna.
I hear, oh, by the way,
Gabby Hanna's a classic example of that person that thinks they're hot. Like, that thinks they're, like, the hottest shit on the planet, you know?
Yeah.
And then, like, gets mad when everyone's like, nah. Yeah. She scares me a little bit.
She is scary. And I just wanted to say, because I know you said I love Trisha so much.
Yeah, I know.
I do.
Yeah. And I don't mind that you do. I don't judge you for that.
She was on a upswing, a really good upswing.
Yeah.
And then she dropped pretty much steep down a cliff, and then she just kept going.
Well, that seems to be her MO, right?
She
gets better and then dives hardcore, and it's usually worse than the last time and the last time before that.
Which was because I started being a fan of hers recently, so I guess I wasn't really,
Well, that's what Frenemies did. It humanized a crazy person that is notorious for being a crazy person.
Yeah.
No disrespect, but you get what I mean.
Yeah. So it's like, Trisha, you have such a wonderful personality. Really, like, she's funny, she's open, she's true about a lot of things.
Have you seen her titties?
Yes. Weird. Yeah. No offense.
Yeah, I mean, she'd be making like $1 million a month on OnlyFans. Probably not for much longer.
OnlyFans is shutting down.
I don't know if it's shutting down. I read that they were
it's not shutting down.
They're getting rid of specific pornographic.
It's all
people doing specific pornographic things.
It's all
like apparently you can still take nudes, but you can't film yourself getting DP'd in the butt. Twitter could come through and save it for y'all sex workers. I heard Tyga, the rapper, is also doing a certain thing that's essentially just the sex version of OnlyFans.
Yeah, someone's gonna get a couple million from OnlyFans dropping off.
I just don't get how you have to be in a fuck ton of trouble to do that rash of a decision and fumble the ball that big.
Yeah.
Like, there were so many ways they could have gone about it, but essentially eradicating the ability for people to make porn just doesn't seem like it's it, Chief. Mm-hmm. Like, could have went around that and done it a better way, you know?
Yeah.
Even if it's just creating a secondary site.
Yeah, it's like, well, I mean, they could have just fucking got an AI. Like, why didn't they hit up Twitter? Hit up Musk. Be like, hey, bro, I need to.
Can your robot sift through child pornography for us?
I might have to bleep that.
Yeah,
but
do it.
Child P word.
Yeah. Wet ass
Musk.
P word.
And
Elon and Ben Shapiro and Alex Jones, head of the Department of CP tracking at OnlyFans. They would take down that entire culture in like 3 weeks.
Well, yeah. I mean,
give them unfettered ability to do whatever they need to do, except maybe like nuking a city, right? Don't give Alex Jones the buttons to the nukes. But if you give Elon Musk, Alex Jones, and you pick someone, who do you think would be the best to add to this team of the CP Avengers?
Just like a crazy person?
Who do you think out of everyone would be the best suited to fight predatory behavior acting men and women on the internet?
Oh, I don't know.
So all we have is Elon Musk and Alex Jones?
I guess.
Who else are you adding to? You got to add someone else to the team, Jill.
I don't know who to pick.
You don't know anyone.
I'm totally blanking right now. Like, the pressure's on me, and my ADHD brain is like,
do it. Just pick someone.
Tucker Carlson.
Tucker Carlson.
That's the first.
I mean, yeah, his hairpiece would be a good distraction. He would just be like, look over here, bad guys. And
he'll be like,
oh.
listen, the leftists are eating children. Here's the proof.
Yeah. And then all the CPs would look at him, and then Alex Jones comes in, just ripped on human growth hormone and bone broth, and is just kicking them in half.
And then
kicking them in half.
Elon's like, well, he's making robots.
Yeah. Elon just has like an anti-gravity gun, and he can shoot lightning out his eyes.
And flamethrowers.
Yeah.
And robots.
Yeah, he's the Tony Stark
AIs
of the CP
that
Avengers.
could make us into car slaves. Okay, throwback.
Yeah, I was talking to you about that a little bit. I don't know if we're going to be turned into car slaves, but robots might enslave us. I kind of told you a little bit. Elon has announced a humanoid robot that's like 5'8" or some shit and weighs like a little under 200 pounds. And the robot is designed to like replace physical labor. Like, he flat out said that. So
his plan is to also then get the government to pay us monthly checks because we'll be out of jobs because of robots?
That's the thing. Like, that's what I'm worried about, the mega automation. Like, because like physical labor is a lower and middle class job.
Yeah.
So the easier it is for companies to replace living things that deserve rights and to be compensated fairly for their time, and they replace that with a cold Will Smith killing robotic shell that can do all the shit the person can, then it's a matter of, well, what happens to the lower and middle class? Because he's like, it's not a direct quote, but he said like the idea behind them is to replace physical, like people doing physical labor, like, and he was like, you can still do it if you want, but like the point behind these robots is to replace physical labor. But like, is it his job to come up with some universal income plan? Like,
I mean, no, but
he's just that's where we're going anyway, right?
Yeah.
We were gonna get here eventually,
one way or another.
Yeah. But here's another thing.
What?
Elon was on Joe Rogan's podcast twice. And one of the times he was on, he talked about how his biggest fear is AI and robotics becoming so advanced that they pose a threat to us. And with that in mind, he's also openly said, not a direct quote, that these robots are made to be able to be overpowered by a person. That's why they're like shorter than, I don't know, you can make like a 6'2" Adonis of a fucking robot. He just made like little beta male cuck fucking Robo babies and shit. But like, even then, Connor can't fight a fucking 5'8" robot if it decides to snap at its dishwashing job in Arby's and like starts killing everyone in the restaurant.
But would it if it's...
If you can okay, here's the thing with technology. Eventually, someone will figure out a way to make technology do what the fuck they want. It's just it.
You mean
period.
Technology like technological intelligence?
Yeah, there's no perfect unhackable system. There's no, like, you can lower the chance, like, if it's just an arm that holds a spatula and flips a burger,
yeah,
that thing obviously isn't going to kill 50 fucking people.
Right.
Like, it might damage or hurt or kill somebody in the immediate vicinity of it. Mm-hmm. But now you're putting an advanced brain of some sort, because it has to do, like, advanced tasks for a robot, and then you're putting it in a body that looks like a human and can, well, like a robot human, but like it's humanoid. So then, I mean, look at Tesla's cars. They did everything possible to make sure that people wouldn't have the knowledge or understanding to be able to repair it, which is smart, because then if people fuck up their Tesla, they have to bring it to the Tesla factory. there are still people who have self-taught themselves how to like hack into Teslas and repair them and like junked Teslas and like build their own essentially. Mm-hmm. Some of them have even been able to be connected to the Tesla's network even after being dead. People figure this shit out. So at the end of the day, who's to say someone can't just shove a flash drive up one of these motherfuckers' buttholes and all of a sudden he's evil RoboCop gunning everybody down? Like Judge Dredd or some shit, like, I am the law, and then snaps an Amazon worker's neck. Great. You know, fucking thanks a lot. That's a lot more likely to me than the cars going haywire and like deciding to kill, must kill. Like,
no, it wouldn't
everybody.
be the cars going haywire. It would be Elon Musk ruling the words. He would press the button.
He would purposely hack into them himself.
Right,
Gotcha.
and so he would just have to press one button. Like in Futurama, when Mom pressed the button, all the robots, were for her. That's how it's going to be.
Elon
He's just
Musk
going to press.
Mom from Futurama. I see it.
Elon Musk. Yeah, he learned it all from her.
Elon Musk.
Well, he's going to press a button, and then all the car doors are going to lock when you get in. You get in, you think it's normal. It's like click, no.
And then the seatbelts stab into you, and they absorb your nutrients.
I don't know how Elon Musk talks, but I'm in your car, and you're trapped forever. Ha, car slaves.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
Pretty much.
I think robots, though, are much more dangerous than the cars.
Absolutely. Someone could definitely, like you said, get a flash drive, program it to be like you're an
I'm sure there's no USB
now.
port on this robot, but, like, technology is always, like, fuckwittable. Right. Like, you can mess with it. You can get it to do shit it shouldn't do. So who's to say someone can't snatch one of these dudes off, like, robot dudes off the street, take him home and fuck with his computer brains or whatever, and then all of a sudden you've got a problem.
Yeah. There's also...
If people can sneak explosives onto a plane with their butt and get them to detonate, people can fuck with a robot and make it do shit it shouldn't do. And when you have a robot who, like, maybe when it functions it can't squeeze something so hard its head explodes, but like when you take that away, it's a robot, it's going to squeeze something so hard that its fucking head explodes. I think Elon is too smart for his own good.
Yeah.
But the problem with people like Elon is that if you don't allow them to chase this genius that they have, eventually they turn into Darth Vader, right? They turn into the bad guy, Lex Luthor. Yeah. So it's like, I hope Elon is a lot more of Tony Stark than he is of Lex Luthor. Let's just put it that way. And it seems like he kind of isn't a piece of shit scumbag. But then I've also seen a lot of things that might make him a piece of shit scumbag. Mm-hmm. So, like, I think in that situation, you just have to hope that the person who's being given this ability to do this shit isn't going to use it to take over the government or, I don't know.
I guess he could just decide to be like, I programmed
the dude's
these
making
robots.
Rockets. The dude's flying into fucking space. Bezos can't even get out the atmosphere. Elon's talking about Mars, bro. Elon's talking about putting shit in people's brains that'll hook your brain up to Wi-Fi. Elon's off the dust.
Dude, is Elon just watching Futurama and getting the ideas?
Maybe. He could be.
iPhone.
But how crazy is that he can fucking do it?
Hammer it into your head, into your eye socket, and then it's a blink and it's a phone.
That'd be dope. I think the best way would probably be like contacts or glasses that link to your phone.
Yes.
But a chip in your brain that lets you open up the internet in your brain. Can you imagine ads, unskippable ads in your brain? You're sleeping at 3 a.m. and you get some fucking like ad for like NyQuil sleepy time shit. That's
literally
that you can't skip. You gotta wait 5 fucking seconds and then like blink and it'll fucking skip. You're like, fuck me.
That's literally.
But then your alarm can go
though.
off to wake you up, and it won't. Your partner can't hear your alarm, or whoever you're sleeping with.
True.
You're not gonna wake the baby. You just wake you up, and you'd be like snooze. And you just like hit your nose, and it fucking snoozes for 5 minutes.
Snooze.
Yeah, just punch yourself in the fucking face.
Yes.
Absolutely. I think Elon's the answer, or I guess I should say people like Elon are the answer. Yeah.
Yeah. If they're
you just gotta hope they're not a bad person.
People. thinking, people.
Who would you rather see win in a fight, Ethan Klein or Elon Musk? Celebrity boxing
I feel like
match.
that's obvious. If you're asking me who would win, it probably would be
Elon. He's injecting himself with nanobots,
but
bro.
I would like to see Ethan win. Yeah. I would.
Ethan would cut Elon's cheek, and you would just see the cut like reform and fucking become perfect again. Little robots in his blood, just like rebuilding his face, and it's like you can't beat him. He's unstoppable.
Isn't there a superhero? I'm sure there's a superhero
with nanobot blood.
With nanobot blood, maybe.
If there is, I've never heard of them, but that'd be a dope concept.
It would be.
I have nanobot blood.
Who's writing the comics now? Hit us up.
Who's writing the comics? Yeah, if you write comics, hit us up. We got some ideas. We'll make
Only
you rich.
one.
Yeah, and it's called Nanobot Blood Boy. He's sick.
Nanobot Blood Boy.
He looks like Elon Musk, and let's just say he ends up fighting someone that looks a lot like Ethan Klein, like we just described. So we're gonna have to get their permission to use their image.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
That was a good talk.
It was a good talk. I'm happy to be back finally. Hopefully.
Happy to have you back, honestly.
Freak out again. No, I'm just kidding. I didn't freak out.
But it wasn't like a freak out. You were just like, I need a break. And I was like, okay. Lots of things happened in my life lately, so I'm kind of glad we both needed the break.
Yeah.
But we're back from outer space.
Oh, back in the saddle again.
Oh, you went Aerosmith.
Yeah.
Nice.
I like Aerosmith.
Yeah, they're cool.
Yeah.
Big Mouth, Steven Tyler, he's cool.
Definitely cool. All right.
Aerosmith, play us out.
I'll just say I'm gonna sing Aerosmith, and here it is right now. Bye. Don't cry my eye. It's cause I miss you, babe. I don't remember the lyrics, but I know that it sounds like this kinda, and I don't